Good morning, Johnny. Good morning, Leah. How are you, sweetheart? All right. Um, Allen Ginsberg is here. It's very informal morning, Tuesday morning, August something, 6th, 5th, 5th, 5th? I don't know. Anyway, here's what's up. Uh, we were talking yesterday that we watched the one-to-one John and Yoko concert for Willowbrook, and that documentary is just really quite good. Shawnee was like the editor in chief, and he did a great job. So this morning we have it in queue because we wanted to make sure Christopher got to watch it before we lose the free stream in a couple of hours. So Christopher's going to be watching that today. And yesterday Johnny asked me what my favorite part of the video was, and I said, Allen Ginsberg. That's my girl, Allen Ginsberg. Well, you know that you're always my favorite part of whatever we're watching, right? When I watch something, it's because of you. A documentary about you. I did not watch it to watch Allen Ginsberg, but it was nice to see him there because he's an old friend. But you know that, I know. I just had to laugh. I asked her, "What's your favorite part about the documentary one to one?" And she said, "Yoko looked beautiful. Yoko's hair was beautiful. Yoko did a great number singing 'Don't Worry, Kyoko,' and not one word about me. You mentioned May Pang. You didn't mention me. What was your favorite thing about me? Everything. You looked extraordinarily handsome. I love you in the army garb. As you know, as a young teenager, I walked around in the same type of clothing. I emulated you without even realizing that I was emulating you. I wore the same, like, I look back at my clothes that I wore, and I wore the same type of flannel shirts. We wore the same jeans. We wore the same boots, whether they be army boots or cowboy boots. We had the same everything, and I was not consciously doing it. I didn't know, John. I knew subliminally what my twin flame was into, and I know that now. But I look at his clothes, and it's like we have identical outfits. He has this one black thing that he would always wear, black jeans, black cowboy boot. I have those cowboy boots, the black fry type boots with silver trim. I have them. They're in the basement. Uh, Where I found those boots, I don't know, but I knew when I saw them at the mall, I had to have them. And then now I see John wearing them all the time in his videos. But anyway, we had this one black outfit that we wore. A black, like a country western shirt, sort of, but all in black, like a button down. A button down, not a denim shirt. Mine was like a corduroy, like a light corduroy. So was mine. I know. And I had black jeans or black corduroys, either or, that I would wear with this black shirt and a thin black belt. And John has that outfit on so many times in so many videos. You know when he wore it, I believe when you played with Chuck Berry, you looked so skinny. And I love that outfit on me too, because I was so skinny then. And I just looked like a tall drink of water with my black cowboy boots, and sometimes I would wear my tan fry boots just to switch it up, but the rest of the outfit was black. So I love looking at you, because I see me. Yeah, I see we have the same haircuts in many of our different phases of our lives. We wear our hair exactly the same way. Our hair falls exactly the same way. So when it's short, it falls exactly the parts in the same place. When it's longer, it curls in the same place. It's so bizarre how alike we are. Yeah, we're so alike. Just not the nose, right? Uh, no, and I like that. Yeah, I love that about us. Our yin yang noses. I got the round one, and you got the pointy one. Yeah, But together they fit together. Yeah, when we kiss, it fits perfectly. It does. So yeah, I loved seeing. Thanks, by the way. I just needed reinforcement on if you like what I. How'd you like the music? Um, I thought it was good. You're powerful, powerful performer. I like that one part in Mother where you said I tried to walk. I didn't walk, but I couldn't walk, but I tried to run, and then you kind of under your breath you went and I was like, ah, that's so sexy. Mm. You're a sexy, electrifying performer. There's nobody really like you, and you're not trying. It's just the way you are. Your soul shines. What else can I say? What is there to say? I could compliment you all day on all these wonderful things, but it gets boring. Who wants to be complimented
Me.
with all that? Christopher likes to be complimented. Don't film him right now. He's not wearing.
Salad.
Ooh, he made salad already. Yay!
Water bucket.
Did you put squid in with the salad?
No, you don't know.
You didn't?
Of course I did.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, he's the best. Healthy salad today. Water chestnuts and pulpo. Yum yum. Hot sauce. That's real healthy. That's high protein and low fat and all good things. Now listen, yeah. Plus, we started the day with a giant green drink, right? And a very vigorous shower accompanied by a body brush scrubbing, right? And we did crystal therapy already. Wow, we did so much. And we haven't been on the internet. I'm not allowed on the internet today. Right, honey? You're allowed to do whatever you want. But I would like no internet today. That's correct. At least for the next several hours. We've got reading to do. All right, let me show the book that we have. This book came special delivery from John, and it is a In Search of Liberation, a conversation between John Lennon and A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. I know that name. I think George Lennon in 69. So this will be good to read. For the soul there is never birth nor death, nor having once been, does he ever cease to be. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, undying, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. Bhagavad Gita, right. So there, I'm so bad. No, you're fine. So we're going to be doing some of that reading today along with Cher's book. Going to finish that memoir, Hell or High Water, because the second one's already coming out soon. And so what else about... so the documentary. The reason Ginsburg stands out to me, and speaking of Christopher, Christopher kind of introduced me, to the Beat Poets. I was aware of them always, but when I started going out with Chris, and when I moved in with him especially, I saw that he had all these books by all the Beat Poets, Kerouac, Ginsberg, Howell, On the Road, everything, and I became very familiar with them. Of course, John knew and knows the Beat Poets, and he was friends with Ginsberg. Allen motherfucking Ginsberg. I never met Ginsberg personally here in the city, but I know he was bopping around for many years while I was too. And my brother actually ran into him in a bar. My brother was managing my band for a while, and he ran into Ginsberg at the Sidewalk Cafe. Ginsberg and Phoebe Leger. Yeah. There's a name. my brother and Phoebe Legere. He was managing that asshole the same time he was managing me. What a fucking shit show. But we won't go into that now. Hi, Alan. Alan Ginsberg is here, right? So what we were remembering as my fond memory of Allen Ginsberg is he was one of the very first spirits that came through when I was channeling people. Bowie was among them. George, of course, was like the second one, wasn't George? Well, Hiram, right? Hiram was before me, I think, sort of, right? Hiram, Dave. George Harrison and Bowie and Lou Reed, but Ginsberg was a shock because I was not expecting him, and I was trying to explain to Chris one night. Listen, Chris, they're all coming through. Not only am I talking to John, I'm talking to all these guys from the other side, and he was like, "Wow, yeah, or well, and he seemed like he was like a little bit. I don't know, Chris, are you there? Were you skeptical when I started telling you about that I was talking to Lou Reed and all these dudes?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he was very. He seemed like he was kind of open minded, but he was like, but not. Because he was just like, he thought I was having some kind of a breakdown, because I was sort of in the middle of a breakdown because of some bad psychological abuse from that dates back to my family, and so everything kind of happened at once, which is sort of what happens. What John explained to me is like you have these all these blockages start falling away. So not only are you becoming more psychically aware and more in tune to the other side and everything, but like you start having all the memories of what happened to you all the way dating back to a child, being a child. In fact, it's a lot like primal screaming, right, honey? Yeah, it's exactly like primal screaming, only Lena was not under a doctor's care. She was experiencing all these things like a tsunami, a giant wave, one after another, actually hitting her nonstop for a good week when it really happened. Right. So, and John was like, I'm with you. We got this. Mother and father are here. We got this. And so I never felt afraid, but it was very intense and it was very upsetting, especially the memories of being a shaken baby. And yeah, you go back that far. So, anyway, one of the very first conversations when me and Chris were talking about it, and I always felt safe talking to Chris about it because he always did seem like he was trying to have an open mind. And eventually he realized that, yes, this is happening, and the doctors confirmed it. And yes, she's talking to other spirits. She is one of these seer people, right? So I had top psychiatrists confirm this, okay, folks? Yeah, in New York State. I was under care. I put myself under care because what I was going through was so intense. So I was in the middle of, I'll never forget, me and Chris were sitting out there by the dining room, in the dining room, and John was sitting right next to me holding my hand, and me and Chris and John were talking. And I was like, do you believe that this is John speaking to you? Because I had never acted like this before. I had never exhibited any kind of thing like this before. And he was like, well, he had just, yeah, he said he had just gotten used to the John thing, but then he was like, but now all these other people are coming through. And Allen Ginsberg came through, and completely caught me off guard. And Allen Ginsberg's voice comes out of my mouth, and he says, "Ah, ye of little faith, my bearded friend," he says to Chris. And just that choice of words, if you know Allen Ginsberg, my fine bearded friend, ye of little faith. Ha ha ha. And he kind of chuckled and he was like, you'll catch on. You're one of us too. And Chris did like a double take, like, because my voice definitely sounded like Ginsberg. Then Lou Reed came through. Oh yeah, it was really, really something. Yeah. Hi Lou. Yeah. You're friends with all those beat poets, sure. We're not supposed to keep you on the channel too long. All right, Lou. Is there anything you wanted to say? Yeah, sex with your parents. Oh, right. Lou Reed came through and he's like, you know why you're having a breakdown, right? It's because you had sex with your parents. And I'm like, what? And then there's a Lou Reed song called Sex with Your Parents that I never knew about. And he's like joking around about it, and he pulls up the video. Yeah, they do this. They do this with electronics, folks. The video starts playing on my screen of Lou Reed singing "Sex with Your Parents." This crazy song he sings. Look it up, Lou Reed, "Sex with Your Parents." So I was like, it's not funny, and he was like, well, it kind of is very. If you're out here and you're watching what these fucking parents are doing, you know that it's insane. That they're just fucking insane. They're all fucking with the little kids, and it is like so bad. And Lena, you're one of them. I'm sorry, honey. I know. Gross. Yeah. In some cultures, I don't know. I guess it's considered normal. I don't know. I don't think it's the right thing to do. No, I. Why is it considered normal? Because it makes it easy for them. Your children are your precious you should have the utmost respect for this life that you brought into the world, that you want to nurture and make it to the most beautiful flower that you've ever planted in the seed from a seedling in your garden, and you want it to grow into this most beautiful flower, and instead they're just trampling and ripping them up and forget it. It's a mess. No wonder you had a nervous breakdown. Yeah, Lou, I know. No wonder you blocked that out for your whole life until you turned 50. Until you turned 50, you blocked that all out, Lena. I know. It's incredible to believe that it's only been like 12 years since I had all those flashbacks. God, that was really something what we went through. Yeah, we love you. I love you guys too. You guys are the fucking best. So John, and right, this is like the time of year we would go on. Yeah, we'd go to Rockaway and honeymoon and go away, just you and me, and sometimes we take Herman. Uh, Herman. Hey, Herman. Hey, Ellie. All right, so I guess I'm getting called to go. Yeah, but Lou, I know we never finished your song, "My Friend Trouble." My friend Trouble. We'll finish it later. All right. Yeah, your joints. We're supposed to. You're supposed to ease up on your joints today. All right. Ease up on my joints. That's why you get this nice light book. Don't even think about that share book until you've had a good nap. All right. It's been a very busy morning for you. Big Papa Lou. Telling me like it is. Papa Lou Reed. Hi, Amy and Michael. Hi, everyone. Hey, Lena, you're doing great. Thanks. Who's that? Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. She's so pretty. I love that girl. Hi, guys. Hi, Tom, Jerry, Ryan. Hi, Kurt. And I like what you did for me with the fox this morning. I'll show it in a sec. Yeah. Hi, Jimmy. Freddie, we're almost out of Mercury retrograde. Yeah, we're getting there. Hi, Keith. Full moon is on the way. Yep. Brian, Stella, Charlie, Lambs and Donkeys. Hi, Jerry. Oh, everybody. All right, I'm getting pulled away. George. Yeah. Nell Mackay. B Tues. Jesus, Johnny, you got me. Hi, Eugene. Polly Mac. Wilbur's. Jesus Christ. Says Bowie again. Hold on. I'm Maisie. Yes. Stu. Hi, Dave. How you doing, Mara? Everybody's here now. I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone now. Hey, Bob, yeah. Hi, George Martin. Oh, there's Epstein again. Hi, Richie. Hi, Mo. Yeah. Hi, Linda. Lynn. All right. Hi, Sid. Oh boy, you just don't care, do you? No, I do. I love you, but I don't know. It's like, it's all right. That's why it's good to have these puppets up. You remember some of us anyway. All right, I'm gonna show hi Ryan. Yeah. Hey, Rye. Okay, so this is the oh my boys. Hello, fellas. And very quickly just show the Save a Fox. There it is. The fox. Michaela Raines, Save a Fox. And we found the perfect place for the Save a Fox. And it's right next to Kurt, the other suicide victim. And hi Kurt. Hey Mom. It just gets like it's all too much, you know? Yeah. So that's what we're avoiding with you. Keeping you offline. Not saying you're suicidal yet. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. Okay, so you're ready to call it a morning? Yes. I love you, Kurt, and the home team, and Michaela. John, I love you. I love you too, honey. Praise be God and Mother. We're on our way into the day.